Hey guys, okay, it's me again. I feel like I look like a frog. Rivet. Sorry. I was just gonna. Oh, food for thought is, I've thought about this stuff before myself, is Jesus compares the end or the rapture to Noah and Lot. Okay, so you think about it. Noah had over 100 years notice.
In a quarter mile, use the left 2 lanes to turn left onto Northwest Green Oaks Boulevard, Meadowbrook Boulevard.
And Noah had all that time notice. Lot didn't even have a day's notice, number one. Number two, Noah, the whole world got destroyed.
At the light, use the left 2 lanes to turn left onto Northwest Green Oaks Boulevard, Meadowbrook Boulevard.
It makes us think of Revelation, that great city Babylon. That great city Babylon is destroyed in an hour. Makes me think of Lot. He didn't have any notice. That also reminds me of the last people that are going to get, saved at the last minute and be raptured, right? And then also Noah, the whole world. It involved the whole world. That reminds me of, in the end, the whole world will
continue on Meadowbrook Boulevard for 1 mile.
Destroyed by fire. Okay, and then what other? You can think of it yourself if you're interested. The differences between the two, because Jesus compared only those two with the rapture. Okay, I'm pretty sure it's the rapture. It's the rapture, not the end of the world, right? Not the end of which the disciples were asking Jesus, tell us when the end of the world. They weren't asking him, tell us when the rapture is going to happen, because they didn't even know he was going to really die, right? They didn't know he was going to die and then rise again, much less rise again. Right? So they're asking Jesus, when is the end of the world? He's not talking about the rapture. So people get that confused. But I mean, we may not know the day or the hour. I'm not saying we do. I'm not saying we don't. I'm saying that, Jesus said, when you see these things begin to happen, look up, for your redemption draws nigh. And if Jesus' birth was prophesied, maybe the rapture is prophesied. We just haven't seen it in the books yet, and we don't know it yet until it happens, because just like in Revelation when it said these
in a
flying
quarter
objects,
mile, use the left 2 lanes to turn left onto East Chase Parkway.
Revelation says the two witnesses are going to be dead in the street for 3 days, and the whole world will see it. Well, they didn't have satellites back then in those days. How would the whole world see it? So see, certain things in the Bible we aren't going to know until, not yet, Pops. So anyway, I'm just saying.
At the light, use the left 2 lanes to turn left onto East Chase Parkway.
Okay, so Noah had all that time, but it was the whole world. Lot had no notice, and it was a city. And there were some other things, like Sodom and Gomorrah got destroyed by fire. And maybe that great city Babylon will, of course, be destroyed by fire, maybe. But the whole world will not be destroyed by water. It'll be destroyed by fire. And then I forgot what other matches there are to the rapture.
Continue for 6 miles.
The rapture. Darn, should have thought of this a little more before I got on here or so. But anyway, I just think that's interesting that Jesus compares it to Noah and Lot. Jesus compares it to Noah and Lot, and there's also a verse that may not relate, but it talks about, I think it's Jesus who says it, that the Queen of Sheba will stand in judgment over you guys. She came from the ends of the world to see King Solomon, and there is a greater than he, which is Jesus, standing here right now. She will come into judgment over you. Something like that. But again, he's talking about, I think he said, maybe that's not the verse. Another verse says, Sodom and Gomorrah will judge you. I don't know. Don't quote me, but maybe you guys have read those. And then, anyway, so if he compares it to those two, Sodom and Gomorrah and Noah, well, Lot and Noah, they're two separate things. One is, like I said, the whole world got destroyed and they had plenty of notice. And the other one, it was just a city and they had barely any notice. And the angels, Noah was willing. He was willing to go in the ark and all this. Lot was not willing. He was willing, but the angels really literally had to drag him out of there. So that's going to be what these last minute saved people, they're going to be trying to get their, I don't know what Lot was lollygagging about, but he was lollygagging. He was dawdling, okay? And them angels finally had to say, get out of here. Come on, we got to go. So, baby, I know it's hot. You got the sun on you, but it's freezing outside. The sun is good for you, Papa. Okay, so blah, 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 blah. If y'all want to think about that, maybe you got some more correlations here. Okay. Y'all have a great day in the Lord, and remember, you woke up in peace and safety. There's nobody trying to choke you and hurt you and starve you half to death. And, unless you got some people you're living with that are crazy. I'm so sorry about that, because I used to be that way, and I loved Psalm 37, but it was hard to do. But it was I was always reading Psalm 37 when you're being provoked to anger. So anyway, okay, you guys, love you, and bye.